Hello. This morning I was at my meditation. It was 5:30 in the morning my time. And Becca Stone brought the spark, the poem, for us to reflect on and share. And it's a perfect poem for today, for this time, for our entering into a new year. It's perfect because it gives permission to feel, to be, and encourages us to look in the right places. So I'm heading into sabbatical and will be pulling back from contact on social media. But I wanted to leave this gem with all of you, to share this with you, because it speaks deeply of the things that are happening for me here in the garden, in Maui, and in my own process. This poem is by Roger Keyes. Roger Keyes was a fan of HOKUSAI. HOKUSAI was an artist that was born in 1846. He did many different kinds of art, but the kind of art that we would know him by is his woodblock paintings of a wave and of Mount Fuji. He was born in 1760 and he died in 1846. So this is the poem. HOKUSAI says, HOKUSAI says, look carefully. He says, pay attention, notice. He says, keep looking, stay curious. He says, there's a no end to seeing. He says, look forward to getting old. He says, keep changing. You are just getting more who you really are. He says, get stuck, accept it, repeat yourself as long as it is interesting. He says, keep doing what you love. He says, keep praying. He says, every one of us is a child. Every one of us is an ancient. Every one of us has a body. He says, every one of us is frightened. He says, every one of us has to find a way to live with fear. He says, everything is alive. Shells, buildings, people, fish, mountain, trees, wood is alive. Water is alive. Everything has its own life, and everything lives inside us. He says, live with the world inside you. He says it doesn't matter if you draw or write books. It doesn't matter if you saw wood or catch fish. It doesn't matter if you sit at home and stare at the ants on your veranda or the shadow of the trees and the grasses in your garden. It matters that you care. It matters that you feel. It matters that you notice. It matters that life lives through you. Contentment is life living through you. Joy is life living through you. Satisfaction and strength is life living through you. He says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Love, feel. Let life take you by the hand. Let life live through you. Be well for now, until we meet again.